go what to you? I'm feeling your ocean no more. Cause you carry out the body won't Jesus. Jackie up your feet, my baby. I feel to get us all top, yeah.
That man was sleeping because
Hey, welcome to my channel.
you guys, something extremely crazy happened at work. Not at work, happened on my way to work this morning, right? I don't know what is making that noise because I really have to gist you guys, to be honest. So I'm supposed to be at work by 8 a.m. every day. Sometimes, 9 a.m. depends. So this particular morning, I was dressed by 8. I had to go to the bank for like change of signatories and all of that. And then I left the bank at exactly 9:19, and I was literally hurrying to work. So because I was in a haste, I used to drop. I said to use drop. Actually, every morning on my way to work, I use drop. You get to work, and then maybe on my way back, I now decide, I will not use drop on my way back, or I'll just use like public transport instead on my way back home. So it was not like so there was nothing new about using drop this morning. So usually I have the number of one drop guy, so it's a keke. So he just comes, picks me up at the school gate, and then we start to go to my workplace. Sometimes when he can't meet up, I just get another cab drop guy, to drop me at work. And I pay all of them the same amount, except maybe I'm in so much of a haste, then I pay them like extra. Do you get? So I'm sorry I'm talking like this because I'm somewhat still dazed or still in shock. Plus, I have a very terrible headache. But let me not drop the gun. So what happened? So this morning I walked because I don't take drop directly from school gates because of there's like they have this keke people like my university's keke association or something. So they are usually very expensive. So I stopped taking them. So I'll just walk all the way to the next estate, which is not so far away. It's just like a 1 or 2 minutes walk or less of. So I walked down to WTC 8 this morning, and I was waiting for Keke now that would take me there. So I didn't, because I was in a haste, right? So I saw this Keke guy driving out from WTC gate. So I'm like, oh, thank God, this is even someone I could hail and try to get to drop me at work because he's just coming out, so he's not going to charge me too much or expect too much. So I hail him. He writes down to me, and then I'm like, Toscana, like the name of my junction and everything, Toscana junction, the building after, that's where I work, A farm. So he's like, how much do I want to pay? I tell him how much I want to pay. And then he's like, oh, that's too small. I said, that's how much I pay every morning. And he's like, okay, hop in. In fact, we drag this for a while. Like he's like, I should add something on it. I said, I'm working on that is how much they paid me that I'm going to use for transport, And he's like, okay, hop in. I hop in and I'm like, thank you very much. You guys, I had an accident this morning, and it's not because I was not pressing my phone or anything. So I don't even know. I feel like maybe if I was pressing my phone, I would be in much more shock. Or I don't even know. I feel like because I saw the accident literally like happen, I am now even in much more shock than I don't know. I really do not know. This is my second motor collision accident. This is my second. The first one surprisingly was this year. I literally mind myself. I respect myself. I try to take the least prone accidents. I mean, you're not going to know a vehicle that is accident prone, but I just respect myself too much because for me to tell you that my first accident ever at this age, I'm well over 20. was this year, it means that if it's not worthy of me going out, I will not go. The first one that happened was this year. I was I was in so much shock that my chest like was literally banging for over an hour, and I had a terrible headache afterwards. It was so bad because I was at the back of the vehicle. It was a car. I was at the back of the car, and like another car hit us from back. So the impact was crazy. But this one, I was in a keke, and I've been hearing of keke accidents, but I never believe them until today. And my mom wasn't like, oh, that she's been in one before. I literally threw her out of the keke. And I'm like, it's just keke. But this one was crazy. I'm like, were you sleeping? We had not even, like, I hopped in and we had not even gone, like, up to 5 minutes into the ride. It was literally just the next junction. First of all, I'm like, thank you, Jesus, because if this man had hit something more serious, I mean, so 5 minutes later, I'm like still looking. I'm like, what do I do at work today? Because I have a lot to do today. I literally like arranged my entire schedule for today last night because I do not want to like miss out anything or make mistakes. Today is a very busy day for me at work. So I'm like, okay, this is how my day is gonna go, and I could already feel like a headache coming on, even like right from the bank. So I'm like just trying to carry myself JJ like egg and everything because I don't want trouble. I just want to do my work and go back home and try to sleep. Only for me to see that keke man that was riding his keke, I could literally see another keke stopped on the road. Like this keke had stopped on the road. This keke, it was a free road. So just to know like the impact, he was riding at like a comfortable speed. He was not too slow, neither was he like excessively fast, but he was fast enough. Do you get? Because I mean there was no traffic or anything. This other keke had stopped to drop or pick up a passenger. Oh God. I could we were for you to see how calm I was, like I could see the situation. Like I don't know if it was being calm or if it was shock, but I knew we were going to hit this other keke with the speed we were even like with the way like the keke was aligned. This was this other keke, this was us. I'm like, I was going to say, veer off, like like it's not even like this thing is in front of you like that. You're the one that is causing trouble. Can't you drive past it? I don't know if the man was sleeping on the steering. I don't know if he was drunk, if he has a problem, mental issue. Me or more, I don't know. My own is, I did not say anything. I'm like, okay, well, let's trust this man to make a last minute healthy decision. He didn't. He hit the keke. And I could see it coming. So I'm like, I'm first of all in shock because the impact. And then the next thing is, I would love to calm down. Just let me calm down. Like the impact was great, you guys. Like it was bam. Like what? I don't want to get angry. I don't want to believe it. But I literally just came down from the keke. At first, I wanted to use this other side, but I'm like, what's this? I was calm. I was calm in this situation, which was even funny. Like, I was calm. So I'm like, oh, I would not want to use the left to exit this keke because, other incoming cars are passing. So let me just go use my right. I wanted to come down, like, as soon as possible. Like, I didn't want to stay 1 more minute in that keke because it was broad daylight. I could see, I was not riding the keke, but I could see this other keke. Were you sleeping? Are you drunk? Do you have an eyesight issue? Like, what's the problem? But the impact of the whole keke something literally like doubled, like it literally tripled the headache I was feeling. I was just, first of all, I was even just laughing at first, and then I just filmed the scene a bit and walked off to the next bus stop. And I'm like, you know what? No more drop this morning. You're just gonna have to use public bus. I don't know what's gonna happen, but a public bus is less likely at that point. I was feeling it's less likely to have an accident this morning. So you know what? Just enter public bus. It's a public bus. It's morning. people are trying to go to work, to school. So of course I had to endure that one for an extra plus 30 minutes. Because tell me how I got to work 1 hour later. Something that usually would be like 10, 15 minutes if I was going to use drop. 1 hour later, I was at work. I don't know. I'm literally, I was going to say this thing on the road, but I'm like, see, let me get to work first. Calm down. Because in the heat of everything, I just really wanted to like talk to someone. I wanted to, share this, record this moment and everything. I'm like, let me just get to work first. Then I will calm down and talk about it. But I've had a very shitty morning. I've had a really shitty morning. I couldn't even press my phone in the bus or anything. Because I mean, normal me in the morning, I'm like, trying to like see what's going on online, try to maybe just scroll on Instagram or something. I couldn't even do that at all. All I just did was like relieve that, like try to see what really went wrong with that situation with the man. Maybe if I had stayed at the bank longer or not even gone to the bank at all, this wouldn't have happened clearly because this only happened because of the very keke I had entered. But I'm not gonna blame myself, you know. I'm a very soft child, so I should not be having accidents. This is going to be the last one, just an amen. But yeah, I prayed about it and I'm like, God, please, the rest of this day would go well. Because I'm having a shitty morning doesn't mean I'm gonna have a shitty day, even though I still have that headache. I was frowning. You see, I was frowning. So even like normally, I will not even enter the back of a bus. I entered, Judge. I'm like, see, just take me to work. Let me go and rest my head. When I got to White bus stop, I'm like, oh, let me enter Keke. These people were increasing the price times two. I say it's not me and you people. Where I'm going to is not far. I walked the distance, which was I think it was a bad decision, but I walked the distance because I feel like that working also somewhat like because the sun and everything somewhat increased like the temerity, the headache, sha. Oh, I just want to rest. I'm first of all glad that I can start my work at my own pace. So I'm just going to take maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and 1 hour to rest before doing any other thing today. Yeah, that's the situation of things this morning. I hope you had a better day or morning than I'm currently having. Bye.